Welcome back to the cryptowrld channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and right now, this short-term warning signal is currently playing out while the second wave of Ethereum staking withdrawals just started, which I'll talk about later in the video, so definitely stick around. First of all, just giving you a quick update here on the daily Bitcoin chart, and obviously right now the price of Bitcoin is still currently trending in the bullish direction on the daily time frame. We're still seeing multiple candle closes on the daily time frame above this previous significant resistance, but once again, as of right now, the daily Bitcoin RSI is on the edge of overbought territories, telling us that potentially soon we are due to see some sort of short-term cool-off, basically a pause from the bullish trend, which can either be in the form of sideways price action or perhaps a pullback in the price, because both bearish price action and sideways price action can help reset the RSI back down towards more neutral levels, giving us more room to the upside later on. So essentially, not much has happened over the last 1 day here on the daily Bitcoin chart, but if you're zooming into the 4-hour time frame, over the last 1 day, we have seen this short-term bearish divergence begin to play out. And obviously, if you watched either one of my last 2 videos here on the channel, then you would have expected this short-term bearish divergence to form. And once again, right now, as I'm recording this video, it is currently active and it is currently playing out, which basically means we are due to see reduced bullish momentum in the shorter term, which either means sideways price action or a slight pullback in the price of Bitcoin. So once again, just in the imminent short term, I would not be expecting a significant amount of bullish momentum. Like, for example, I would not be expecting a move like this anytime soon, just in the short term, because usually these short-term bearish divergences here on the 4-hour time frame last for around 1 to 2 days or so on average before we can potentially continue the bullish trend later on. Because once again, as I've been saying this entire time, obviously we are still within a larger bullish trend, and of course, even in a bullish trend, we do have some short-term bearish price action and pauses from time to time from the bullish trend. For example, back here, we did have a short-term bearish divergence, which resulted in a bit of a pause from the bullish trend. In fact, a bit of a pullback from the bullish trend. But obviously, after enough time passed, after enough of a consolidation, we continued the bullish trend later on. So that's basically what I'm expecting moving forward in the short term. Once again, reduced bullish momentum in the imminent short term before potentially later on at some point continuing the bullish trend. And now, if you're taking a look at the Bitcoin dominance, this is on the weekly time frame, and right now we are beginning to see quite a bearish weekly candle form, because obviously in this weekly candle we saw a pump in the Bitcoin dominance slightly above this significant resistance, but no candle close. We did not see any weekly candle close above this resistance, and this is why it is important to pay attention to weekly candle closes on this chart, for example, because if we don't see a weekly candle close above resistance, then we can simply see just a wick to the upside, like what we're seeing right now. And if this rejection continues here in the Bitcoin dominance, obviously this is pointing towards an altcoin season potentially beginning if we see some more confirmation of an actual rejection once again. But anyway, now getting into the Ethereum part of this video, and right now the second wave of Ethereum staking withdrawals is beginning. And in case you didn't already know by now, a few days ago, we did see the Ethereum Capella upgrade, which is the Ethereum Shanghai Capella upgrade, which basically allowed Ethereum stakers to begin unstaking their ETH if they want to, but there is also what's known as a withdrawal queue, which means not everyone can unstake all at once, and instead, if you want to unstake, you basically have to get in line behind anyone else that wants to unstake. And this withdrawal queue process is essentially set out in waves, and right now we have seen the completion of wave 1 of the Ethereum staking withdrawals, because as you can see in this chart right here in the orange, that is the ETH that is getting unstaked. That is essentially the ETH getting withdrawn from the beacon chain. And initially, as soon as the Capella upgrade went live, we saw obviously an initial spike in withdrawals, which then then declined over the next few days. We did see less and less withdrawals, and right now we have reached the end of wave 1. That was wave 1 in the withdrawals, and right now we are beginning wave 2. Obviously, you can see a fresh new spike of Ethereum withdrawals, and according to the withdrawal queue, this second wave should last for a few days, perhaps around 3 to 4 days, and it should play out somewhat similar to what we saw here in wave 1, where once again we see an initial spike beginning the wave, and then perhaps over the next few days we see a slight decline in withdrawals. But obviously, as this situation unfolds, I'll be sure to keep you updated here in these videos every day and in real time over on my Twitter. So if you don't already follow me over there, make sure you're doing that. The link is down below in the description and in the pinned comment. But anyway, now getting into the Ethereum chart, this is on the daily time frame, and right now we have finally seen a daily candle close above $2,000. And so technically speaking, here on the daily time frame, this is one confirmation signal for the breakout above this area of resistance, which I have in between around 1980 to 2040. So technically speaking, this area should now be acting as support in case we see a bit of a pullback. But in order to further confirm this breakout to the upside, considering how significant this resistance is, we really need to see at least a weekly candle close above this resistance. And obviously, we have not yet seen a weekly candle close above $2,000. But the next weekly candle close is coming up very soon. And once again, I'll be sure to keep you updated on all of this. But apart from that, not much else has changed here on the daily time frame. So zooming into the shorter term, this is on the 4-hour ETH to US dollar chart. And right now, the 4-hour Ethereum RSI is still on the edge of overbought territories, which is obviously an improvement from where we were yesterday. But right now, we still need to see a bit more of a cool off here in the RSI, which basically means we're most likely going to see either a bit of choppy sideways price action in the shorter term, or perhaps a slight pullback in the price of ETH, because once again, both bearish price action and neutral price action can help reset the RSI back down towards more neutral levels, which can give us more room to the upside later on. Because obviously, even though the RSI is overbought right now, and we might be due to see a bit of a short-term pullback or cool off here in the short term once again, if you're talking about the larger trend at play, this is obviously still a bullish trend, even though we could be due to see a cool off. And now, if you want to know how to maximize your profits in crypto, no matter if the price is going to the upside, to the downside, or simply chopping around sideways, then make sure to watch these videos popping up right here on your screen. The video in the top left shows you how to make money if the price is going either up or down, and the video in the bottom left shows you how to make money if the price is chopping around sideways. But anyway, that's everything that I have to say for today. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.